Hello. Okay, so for this week, for my assignment 2, I created a shader material that essentially extrudes out and disappears as it gets larger. So just to start off here, I'm just going to show you what I did. So I made a model of a chameleon for this, essentially just because I figured it makes sense, moving colors. Chameleons change colors, because they move around. Which, fun fact, they actually change colors based on their mood and not their environment. So, just thought that was pretty cool. But but for this, essentially what I did was okay. So I just have to also go ahead and say this. I'm not the best with shaders or coding for them, so I kind of had to work around the uh, hot and cold kind of shader thing. So what I did was I can change like the speed of how these colors go around, and I can stop them if I want to. But what I can also do is I can also extrude the shape, and as it gets larger, it like disappears. That's essentially what I did for this week, which just make the shader larger and extrude out and disappear as it gets larger, and that's really how I did that. And I just want to show you, and I just also mention, because my model is a bit transparent, you can kind of see like the in-betweens of it. So I just want to really quick show you how the model looks without it, just so you can get a more clear picture. This is effectively how the model looks overall, just to give you guys an idea of just the general base model of it. So, whoops, wrong one. There we go. So yes, so this is what the model looks like, or that was what the model looks like. This is how it looks on Maya. Excuse me. This is how it looks on Unity, and I'll just take you into code now. So this is literally like all the code I have. This is just a really basic sum of it. So I set up the color, the extrusion amount, and how it looks, and I also changed the kind of shader to like be transparent and have it render out transparent, just so like when the material extrudes, it like shrinks out. And then I also like put in like the vertex amount, and then for the normals, and made sure like all the colors and the time and speed for the colors themselves were congruent. I can't really, again, I don't really know this like all this code specifically for each part. I mean, I think it most of it is, which like works for it. But yeah, I'm again, I'm not the best at reading code, so I did use some like minor sources. Like for example, I used the this shader, the manual for this. So I essentially used this. I used the normal extrusion vertex modifier for this, and then just like a mix of like other codes to like kind of have this general detail for it specifically. So essentially what this is doing is it's taking the speed at which the texture is moving and like adjusting it, and then it's also giving me the ability to extrude the material out and shrink it in, and also be able to make it more transparent as the larger the extruding model gets, effectively. So and what this gives is this unique, cool model for this. And again, I can like adjust the extrusion amount, and it gets larger, it gets disappears over time, and then I can also change the speed, which I don't want to do because it might give some people a little craziness for the colors there. But oh, and I just also want to show like the art folder for the sorry, not the art folder, the shaders I used or for the materials. I had one version of it, but I didn't use this one. I used this version, which essentially is from the new material example normal extrusion, and this was the base color I used for this model to change, because I don't exactly know how to like change the colors like that, so I just kind of had to work with what I had. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, so thank you, and